Well, good evening, everybody. Yours truly, Ken Johnson with Weather After Dark, live from the News Channel 6 studios here in Wichita Falls, Texas. This is Tuesday, October the 1st. Even though it don't feel like we are now into October, folks. It don't feel like October at all. It feels more like we should be either late August or early September. It's hot out there. I'm depressed because it's hot. I'm ready for some cool fall weather. Now the weather outside tonight is pretty nice, but the problem with it is the fact that it's just so hot during the day and the afternoon rather. It's just hot out there. So no fun for that. So I'm doing some different stuff here on a program called Restream. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm playing around with stuff while I'm on here. So I mean, I'm trying to get the chat hidden undo. Let's go here. So I'm playing around here with stuff. So if you see me doing something or whatever, then you'll know that that's what I'm doing. I'm playing around. Like there's a donate button up here. That shouldn't be there. So let me see if I can hide that. Yeah, there it goes. So yeah, just trying something a little bit different for right now. So Judy says she's having hot flashes. That's not good, Judy. We don't like that. Maybe you're at that age where you're going to start having hot flashes. I don't know. I don't know. I know that Cameron Lindsay will be joining me. He said he was on his way. He's been building a website. Here's the thing about Cameron. Cameron is a very creative individual. I mean, he's super creative. And he's designed these T-shirts that are Storm Chaser T-shirts that are kind of mimicked the old row thing that they have there, I guess, at the buckle. But they're weather related. It's called Chaser, Storm Chaser. But it's really cool. They really are very nice. So, what's up, Aaron Calhoun? I'm glad you're on here. Thanks for joining me here. What's up, Carrie? Carrie is on here every night with us. She's one of our normals, so I appreciate you joining. And then Aaron, Aaron. Can I call you Aaron? Oh man. So what's going on with you guys? All 15 of you watching me right now. So let's see. Hope you're well. I'm mad. I'm so sick of the hateful comments on the internet about people who are suffering from the hurricane. Our country has lost all compassion. Just getting that off my chest. So, is there? I've not seen anything hateful on the internet about the hurricane. Only thing I've seen is all positive, uplifting stuff. Let's pray for the people over in the Carolinas and Tennessee. Let's how can we donate? Those kinds of things. I haven't seen any hateful stuff yet, so you'll have to fill me in on that one. But boy, I tell you what, there's a lot going on in the world right now. Woo! I was thinking about that earlier. Let's see, what do we got going on right now? And this is not a political rant by any means. I don't think that's what I'm doing here. We got, let's see, we've got the disaster that's taken place in our country over there in Tennessee and the Carolinas and Georgia and those areas hit by the hurricane last week. The strike, there's a strike going. I guess it's port workers. There's going to be a strike there, and that's going to, from what I understand, is going to hurt our economy, greatly hurt our economy, and is going to perhaps cause prices at the grocery store to go back up again. Not that they're already down by much, and also going to cause maybe a shortage in things. So that's another thing going on in the world. Let's see. What else? Oh, yeah, and the war is going on over there and on the other side of the world here, and what's going on in Israel with all the stuff going on between Israel and Iran. I just hope that the U.S. doesn't get involved in all that. I hope that I mean, I know that we're probably in some way indirectly involved in it, but I hope we just don't ever have to get. I'm just one of these people that just, let's not go to war unless we absolutely have to. Let's stay out of other people's stuff and just worry about what we got going on here at the going on here at home. So we've got enough problems here at home right now. We need to get this. We need to help those folks over in the southeastern part of the country. They really need help. of course, I guess on CBS, there's the vice president debate going on right now, which I am not. It's on, but I am not watching it. I can't watch it. It just infuriates me. I cannot watch. that mess. I just can't do it. So, I appreciate that, Carrie. Thank you. So I stay away from those things. So it's on, but I'm not watching it. So anyway, but yeah, there's a lot of mess going on in the world right now. A lot of mess, a lot of craziness. So what do you guys got going on? What y'all want to talk about? I didn't do anything. I had a hard time going to sleep last night. I went home and I laid down and I just could not go to sleep. We've been watching this series on Netflix called Monsters. It's the about the Menendez brothers, and it's pretty good. It's the sequel to the a monster from last year, or a couple years ago, where Evan Peters plays a Jeffrey Dahmer. To me, that was one of the best acting jobs I'd ever seen by an individual from Evan Peters with the Jeffrey Dahmer thing he did. Now these guys with the Menendez brothers, they're good actors too. I think it's not quite as good as the Dahmer story, but pretty good though, still pretty good. So we've been watching that. So went home and watched some of that last night, and I just could not go to sleep. I laid there and tossed and turned. I finally went to sleep, I think, about 3 or 4 this morning. So I wound up sleeping until about 11 today, which that sucks. When you sleep to until 11 o'clock in the morning, and you have to be at work about 2:30, your day is gone. I mean, it's just gone. It's just gone. Well, I mean, no, it's not that I can't sleep. I didn't any issue sleep as of late, but I just couldn't go to sleep last night. So, Melissa, no, we're not going to get any rain anytime soon. And I say that with some aggression in my voice. It's not at you. I'm sick of this weather pattern that we're in. I'm sick of, we were finally getting out of the drought, and now we're back in it again because of La Nina. It had to come back. And what La Nina does is it basically prolongs summer, and we don't have a fall season when La Nina kicks in. And that's what we're seeing this year. Now I have middle and upper 90s in my forecast coming up here later on this week. Matter of fact, if I look at the evening weather data here, I'm going to go in and see what the data is doing for highs for tomorrow. I bet I'm forecasting 90, 91 tomorrow. So the HRRR computer model gets us to 90 tomorrow, and then it's at 94 on Thursday. It's ridiculous. We should not still be this hot. I've seen these weather patterns before. Typically, when we get La Nina, like we're in now, I've seen these weather patterns before where we carry 90s all the way to the middle of October. And then you get to the end of October, and bam, just like that, we transition to winter. There's no fall season at all. October in general is my favorite month of the whole year, usually because the weather turns good. We start seeing real cold fronts. We can get rain sometimes. We get severe weather sometime in October. Just a lot going on in the month of October. But when the weather won't cooperate with you, then it just sucks, right? All right, so Miranda wants to know, how long will La Nina last? Well, it just now started. It's going to carry through the winter, and we should see it, judging on the latest. Let me look. I hadn't seen the weather data on it as of late. Let's see here. But what I had seen had it diminishing next spring, and maybe even going back into a little bit of an El Nino weather pattern again. That's what we like. We like El Nino because El Nino brings us wet weather. Let's see here. Here's the season. I don't want seasonal outlooks. I want right there. It is. There's the Climate Prediction Center. They put a PowerPoint presentation on their website, and when you go to it, you can click on it. It tells you what the latest ENSO, which means it's a southern oscillation. That's just some fancy terms. It tells you if it's La Nina, El Nino, that kind of stuff. So let's see. Let's just take it. I've had some issues with the internet lately. Our internet's been really slow on our weather computer as of late. I don't know why, because we have good internet on it. I don't know why it's just been running slow. Who knows? I bet it's because I'm streaming live. So guys, don't leave me. We were having a good conversation here. I had up to 25 people. Now we're down to 10. Am I that boring? That's why you got to bring your questions. This isn't just about weather. You know, this matter of fact, this is the opposite of that. That's why I call it Weather After Dark. We can do anything. We talk about anything you want to. And Weatherman Cam is supposed to be here, but he's running late. So I don't know that he'll be here or not. He'll show up probably at the last minute. So, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So it looks like we stay La Nina, mostly weak La Nina weather conditions through the winter. And then it looks like we transition out of La Nina and into a neutral, almost weak El Nino, perhaps maybe late spring, early next summer. So about a year of this is what we're looking at. Yeah, we should be out of, according to this, we should be out of the La Nina weather pattern by mid-spring and on our way back to an El Nino early next summer. So that's good. We don't want it to last too long. But unfortunately, and that's what we're talking about. That's what we're complaining about, Courtney. We're complaining that La Nina is stealing it from us this year. We're not having a fall season. It's just going to be hot. Nighttime is nice. Mornings are pretty decent. Evenings are good. It's the middle of the day that sucks. You know, it's just hot out there. I'm like you, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I just want to get some nice, cool. I like to be outdoors, and I have a lot of projects I work on outdoors. And you know, not only is it bad that we have, you know, that it's warm. It's just warm weather that's fueling all these allergens with these fall rags, fall ragweed and fall weeds and whatnot. So, have you fixed any new recipes lately? No, I have not. I tell you what I did do though. And I talked about this last night. I did fix a little taste of Italy for my kids. I guess it was Saturday night. I cooked some of the pastas that I brought back from Italy, and I took some of the seasonings that I bought back from Italy, and I made an Alfredo sauce from scratch and a red sauce from scratch, and they were really good. Really, really good. We had it over those noodles and breads, and it was really good. So. But you know, I don't cook as much as I used to. I don't post on here like I used to either with cooking stuff. But I don't cook like I used to. It's just me and my wife. The kids have all grown up, moved out now, so it's just her and I, and the dogs, of course. So I don't cook like I used to. I mean, I will from time to time, but you know, usually I don't cook much. And not only that, I just haven't been real motivated lately to cook anything. It's just been so dang hot, and I'm just not motivated to cook much. So it looks like the Helene death toll, as of right now, an estimate 150 to 200 range at this point, you know, and expect that number to keep on climbing. Boy, that's just a tragedy over there. So, yeah, I need to start doing more, Carrie, but and there is Weatherman Cam, by the way. He did show up. He just showed up late, you know. But you know what? Better be late to the party than not show up at all, right? Well, Janet, you're going to just keep on. You got to keeping on because we're not getting them anytime soon. So the topic tonight, Cameron, is we're complaining about the weather and how we're not having a fall season again this year.
Yeah, welcome to Texas.
Well, I mean, you know, some years October will give us some at least days in there where it's nice, but I mean, we can't even get consistently in the 80s. The 90s don't want to go away.
Yeah, I was looking at the GFS and it was showing maybe pointing into the 80s, maybe
next week for a little while. You know, maybe next week for a little while. But you know, statistically speaking, you know, we should be really out of the 90s. Well, I mean, there can still be 90s in October, but statistically speaking, you know, we're typically out of the 90s by now. So I'm using the Restream Studio instead of using.
Yeah, the quality's a lot better.
That's a really good quality there.
I think Max kind of kills our quality.
Maybe, I don't know, but that's great quality. There's a lot of things we can do with this
like
too.
It blurs the background and everything. Like, isn't that cool?
Yeah, I love it. It looks
classy.
Yeah, it's classy. It looks high. It looks like a high quality stuff here. It's like we're in 4K or something.
We are in 4K, I feel like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually gives us 4K webcam up there. So
That's 1080p, buddy.
Cam, you're getting skinny, buddy.
Yeah, okay. It's a challenge right now because I have no gym to go to right now.
Yeah.
So I have to discipline myself big time with my dieting because I gotta hold myself over until I get my gym open again.
Right.
Because Crunch does have annual fees. I was not paying a $45 annual fee.
It used to be 60, so I didn't know.
Well, it depends on membership you get. You can get the more expensive and it's a cheaper annual fee, but you're paying $30 a month.
Right.
Wow, this is so cool.
Yeah, there's a lot. Here's a lower. You can do lower thirds. I'm gonna put one.
So you get your name, but I don't get mine.
I'm trying to put you one on there now, though.
Right.
Let's see.
Whoa.
Let's see if it works.
No. Good job.
But it might work with one of these other scenes here. So
This is cool.
yeah, I just got to try to figure out how to do a lot of it. So yeah, so that's pretty cool there, right?
That's really cool.
Yeah, you can bring chats on here and everything else.
Wait, what does this button do? Don't click it, but what does it do?
Oh, you can share the screen. I'm not sure what that means.
That means you broadcast your screen. So if like we want to show something on Max, you could show it on Max and like still jump back to this. Like you could have a good quality webcam in the corner and then you can show Max on the other portion of the screen.
Really? We'll have to play with that later. And you can invite guests. It's really easy. And then
Whoa.
I'm not sure what that button does. Presentation. There's a lot it can do. You know, I didn't even know it could do all this stuff.
This is cool.
Yeah,
Ken, we might just change the game.
Yeah, I think we did. So, I mean, and there's a lot of shortcuts on keys. You can do stuff here too. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, this will be a good project for you to work on, play around with this, because there's lots we can do with it.
This would be really good for severe weather coverage.
Yeah. See, Richard said we could do more with this, and we weren't doing enough with this. So it's time to do more with it.
Well, you figured out how to do it, so now we're good.
Well, I mean, there's a lot still. We got to figure out how to set it up and make it look real good. I mean,
sounds like a new project for me.
Yeah, I mean, we can do one where we can go in here and you got. I mean, you have a little bit of a background here.
Dude, you can come on this camera now.
So I'm not sure what this. I was playing around with some stuff up here yesterday, so it or a little while ago. So
it's great. I didn't realize how bad Max chopped our quality.
That makes us look way better.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Do you like it better?
Oh my gosh. Let
me see if I can find. I had questions. Here we go. Q&A. Is that good? Right? Yeah, there it is. So look at there. You got people, some girls hitting on you, Cameron. You're looking good, Cameron. Look at there. They're not telling me I'm looking good. They're telling you looking good.
Yeah, because they want the young stud.
Not the old bull, right?
Yep.
What is it?
Step Brothers.
What he wants the young calf and not the old bull. Is that what it is?
She's had the old bull, but what if she wants? It's like he's on the line. And he's like, she's had the old bull, but what if she wants the young calf?
We're citing a line from Step Brothers. If you haven't seen it, you just got to watch it to understand it, because we love Step Brothers. So.
Oh, it's a great movie.
You're glad Georgia lost to Alabama. It was a good game. Man, that about that. It was one of the best I've seen.
You know, I was watching that. You know, when I watched that game, I realized I don't hate Bama as much as I used to.
Well, because Nick Saban's no longer there.
Well, yeah.
And they were the underdogs going into the season. Everybody had written them off, and they're still good.
Yeah, I'm just tired of Georgia now.
I am too. And their quarterback is really weird looking. He looks weird.
He looks like he should be on Breaking Bad.
Yes, he looks like an axe murderer or something. It looks weird. So
goofy looking.
Yeah. So he's a good quarterback though. Was it something Beck?
Carson
Beck? Yeah, Carson Beck.
He looks like he's seen something.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe a couple of ghosts.
I don't know, but I'm wanting to do a ghost hunt.
I saw you talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, we got a line. You got a line one. I thought you were gonna go do some like touring of haunted houses and stuff.
Dude, I want to, but I can't. Like my schedule is like quietly busy, and it's kind of annoying.
Well, it isn't as busy now because I don't have any vacation.
No, it's not. You're on vacation?
No, I'm just not taking any vacation right now. So
no, but like I have to finish I have to do all my stuff for our winter stuff. Some of my graphics made, but I have to do that. I need to get my drone license taken care of again.
Right.
And then something to kind of keep myself on TV is on Fridays. Well, remember I texted you later about graphics over the shoulder? Because we just give me something to do is like football, like from a football game, do like a hyper local forecast for football games.
Right.
Just a little something extra to do on 5 and 6.
Oh, that'd be cool to do that. You know, good big boy be live at a football game or something.
Be like a live shot for the 5 and 6 at a football, wherever, like probably whatever's local.
Talking about the weather out there.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's something I've seen stations do. I've always thought that was cool to do. So why not?
So, Cameron, a lot going on. Of course, I'm not watching the debate. You know, I don't care nothing about that. So, a lot going on today. What you think about all that mess over there in Iran? Over there with Iran and Israel.
Scary.
That was scary, man. All the missiles.
Like I was actually talking to my grandma about it. It's like just I don't know how you process. You look outside, you see hundreds of missiles parading on where you live. That's insane.
But we wouldn't know. We wouldn't even know what that's like here because we don't have to worry about that here. And well, not as of right now, because it would take something like it would mean. I mean, it could theoretically happen here, but it just doesn't on.
Yeah,
it's not as easy.
Right.
So very scary stuff over there in Israel.
I'm just scared of what comes after this.
Well, you know, I hope we stay out of it. You know, I really do. I understand there are our ally and whatnot, but still, I hope we stay out of foreign stuff. You know, we need to take care of our folks at home. We got a lot going on here at home. The stuff in the Tennessee and the Carolinas, southeastern U.S. That needs to be our focus right now.
Most people are saying they're like, how we can spend all this money internationally, but we don't want to send a bunch of money down to areas that need it.
Well, I don't know what's going on with all of that. I've heard people say, but I don't know what's real and what's not. You know, these days on social media, people make stuff up all the time. So
I will say that some of the pictures coming out of Asheville are
sad.
Yeah,
sad. I mean, that place will be years before it's back, fixed again.
I mean, I can't imagine being a mayor or any type of official in that situation trying to figure out where to even start.
Did any of they hit?
As far as I've heard from when I watched a little bit of the White House briefing, like talking about it, and they said it was a successful defense, like the Iron Dome destroyed.
Well, you saw a lot hitting the ground, but that was kind of outside of the city.
Yeah. So as far as I'm aware, Israel called it a successful defense.
Let's see. I'm gonna look on my app here and see if I see anything. But of course, right now the chatter is the debate. So it's all debate stuff here. I don't care nothing about that. So Pentagon details role U.S. forces played in helping thwart Iran's missile assault on Israel. So apparently it did. Apparently we did do pretty good.
But Israel already came out and they said they're going to fire right back at them. So there you go. There's your war.
Yeah, it's hard to find, anything here on it. Now that should be a big story, but see, Jelly Roll recalls the room getting dead silent after he shattered his CMA. He shattered his award at CMA. Why would he do that? That's stupid. You like Jelly Roll?
Hit or miss. Not all this music.
Do you like that song he's got with Machine Gun Kelly?
I didn't know you had one.
Yeah, it's called Lonely Roads or something like that.
No.
So
I like the one he has with Eminem, but
okay. So let's see, Israel women's basketball team flee game after Iran missed. So it doesn't look like it. I mean, unless there's something I'm not seeing here, it doesn't look like there's any major damage. It looked like they largely failed. Iran is, and that's good. So yeah, I don't see anything. I imagine if it were something that was a catastrophe, you'd see it there. Yeah. So, but anyway, what's up, Suzanne Pickett? Suzanne's one of our girls from TikTok days. We hadn't done much on TikTok. Yeah, I would do TikTok if you could do TikTok through here, but TikTok makes it hard to do streaming. I mean, they have they make it to where you can use TikTok on not Restream, but Streamlabs, but you have to get permission to do it, and they always deny me for some reason. So I don't know why.
You know who has permission?
Huh?
You know who has permission?
You?
Me.
How'd you get it?
I don't know. I just got an email saying apply for this, and I did, and I got it. So.
I applied for it and did not get it, so I don't know why. So I've applied like 5 or 6 times, and they keep telling me no. I don't know why.
Maybe it's because you keep getting banned all the time because you're such a troublemaker.
Maybe. What's up? What's it? Allison. Oh, okay. Just spell a little different there. That's a cool way. That's a neat way to put it there. It's a neat way to spell it. Spell looks like Allison. So, that's what it looks like. Allison Jeanette Wheeler Wyke. Is that right?
I think so.
Wyke. Anyway, pretty cool anyway. So I'm not making fun of your name. I just think it's pretty cool. So.
Dude, I actually had a productive day today. You should be proud of me.
I have 2 favorite weather bands. Thank you there, Ty. All right, so you tell everybody about your shirts you got.
I'm so excited again. It is done. I've been working on this stupid thing for 2 weeks because I want it. I don't want anything that's like.
So first of all, show everybody your shirt here. Okay, all right, so you got a tornado on this little pocket here. Now turn around.
Pocket T-shirt.
And this is pretty cool. All right, so right there it says Wicked Chaser. You might say, what does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? Get it? This is the navy blue and the red, and then you have shamrock. So I'm gonna ask anybody on there if you guys can figure out what city in the United States this is supposed to be mimicked after. Yeah, you can turn around now. It says Wicked Chaser. But anyway, he makes these T-shirts, and it's kind of copied off of Old Row, but he's doing his own style to it. And like I was saying earlier, he was real creative when it comes to these things. And so you're selling these shirts, right?
Yes. So basically, what happened was I've always worn Old Row, which if you don't know what Old Row is, basically it's like T-shirts tailored for fraternities, Southern fraternities. This their branding.
By the way, this is a Lululemon shirt, so.
Okay, but that doesn't matter.
But it's Lululemon. That's why I was telling everybody. All right, keep on.
Anyway, so their style is pocket T-shirts. I've always worn pocket T-shirts just because I don't know. You might have this opinion too. Like pocket T-shirts are just a one step nicer above regular T-shirts.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, they're just a little better than like a T-shirt like I have around.
Just a bit more casual than just I'll say a crappy T-shirt, but a regular T-shirt. But anyways, so I've always liked the pocket style.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had this logo brand idea thing since 2019. I've had this. I made it in senior year of high school, and I've tried multiple turns with it of what look I wanted, and I could never find a look I liked, and could never ever find one. And finally, flashback a couple months ago, I found the look I've wanted. I was like, and it just clicked like that, like a light bulb going off, and I got it down, and now I'm just making these shirts just for myself right now. And I've gotten to a point where I have so many. I think as of today, I have like 15 different designs.
And you do them based upon states and cities, right?
Yeah, so I have like different what I call collections. So I have some that are like.
By the way, nobody answered the question. That's based off of Boston, Massachusetts.
Yes. So wicked is what they say up in the Northeast. That's their go-to adjective. Is everything is wicked. If it's cold, they say it's wicked cold. The font is a Red Sox style font. Chaser is a play on the Boston.
So you can see it right there. You got the shamrocks and you got the Boston Red Sox type color scheme there. Very creative, Cameron. I like it.
Yeah. So the Chaser is a play on the Boston accent.
Chaser.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like lobster.
And then the Shamrocks are because they have the Celtics and because there's a lot of Irish population in Boston. So it's basically combining all of it together into weather and putting it together. So
I like your Dixie Alley one. It's really cool.
So I have a couple. I have one I call Regional Chasing, which is based off geographical regions. So basically I have this one. I have a Texas one. It's called Lone Star Chasing. I have a Chicago one, which I just remade to Windy City Chasing. And right now, all the ones I have are just ones that places I've lived, so it's relatable to me. But I'm gonna keep making more. And I have Dixie Alley, which is the Southeast United States, this Tornado Alley too.
Well, let me tell you this though: you don't have a traditional tornado alley, and the number one tornado state in America is Oklahoma. Why don't you have one in Oklahoma?
Not yet.
I would think it would have to be based off of Oklahoma Sooners. OU Sooners. It would have to be the garnet or the maroon and white.
Yeah. So there's gonna be some type of play. I find geographical ways to time it. So Dixie Alley, the way it looks is it's the Bama flag behind the lettering and the logo, and then I have the geographical cutouts for the other states, for all the states are included, and then it was established 1971, put it on there anyways. And then the other one I just made last night is called Bluegrass Chasing, which is off Kentucky, which is a play on the Jack Daniels.
I love that,
logo, because in Kentucky, it's big on bourbon. So I was like, okay, well, how do we find a way to do it? Because in Kentucky, it's bourbon and horse racing. So I had to try to find a way. So I thought the Jack Daniels label will be a really cool look. And then I just made the one that I will have Friday. I'm doing seasonal ones. This one's like Halloween, Christmas.
I love them, man. I want to get some too, but how can people find them? I mean, I know we got 11 people watching here, and that's not really marketing, but that's not what the purpose of this is anyway. But it is really cool. So if somebody did want to get one of those, how do they do it?
So the website is going to be ef5hunters.com. It's not officially live yet. It'll go live Friday. You have to just put your email in. You'll get a notification when it goes live. I have to just make sure everything is completely polished off before I put
You need to get an Amazon storefront.
Yes. Problem is, truth is that this is a print on demand because I don't have enough money to
just drop ship it.
That's what that is. That's what ultimately it is. It's your big retailers are going to have stock. I don't have stock because one, I don't know what people are going to like. Two, I don't know what they're going to, what's going to sell, what's not going to sell.
Well, I'm willing to invest in it some, so I think it's a good idea.
So, we're going to, advertise it through socials and all that type of stuff. But yeah, if you go to ef5hunters.com, you can put your email in there, and you'll get a notification when it goes live, which I'm planning on Friday.
I don't know what Christian is talking about. Have you heard of Brownsville Revival that happened in Pensacola, Florida, June 18th? I have no idea what that is. Do you?
No, I don't.
Never heard of it. So. Never heard of it. So.
Yeah, put your email in, and you'll get notified there. And then, like I said, it's I try to be as reasonable with my prices without
But how much will they cost, by the way?
So it depends on your size. If it's a 3X, it's going to 3X. If it's 2X or bigger, it's going to be 30 plus shipping. Regular, anything below that's going to be 28. And I know it sounds a lot, but I kind of try to get based off old ropes prices. And two, it does cost me money to run this, so I need to make sure that I can at least break even without sinking.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea. You need to get your stuff like to buckle and that kind of stuff.
Well, so that's the thing, but they need inventory, and I can't do inventory until I know what's popular and what's not. And then I would, or for me to sell buckle, but hey, I sold 500 of these shirts. Let me put it in your store.
Yeah, I would have to do that though, but you're gonna have to really market that a lot. Like you say, probably put a little money in.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, like I said,
I see it as an investment.
I'll throw a few dollars your way, and then we'll see if we can get this thing going for you. But anyway.
And then there's a couple other shirts because part of me.
Hey, we're going on late tonight.
I don't believe so.
Okay, so I'm about to go get. You can talk for a few more minutes. I'm gonna get rest.
Yeah, we wrapped up the debate and they're just doing quick stuff.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you leave me with the people?
Yeah, I'm leaving you, Cameron. You got I'm leaving the keys to the car with the kid.
What type of car is this?
It's gonna be an old Chevy.
Why Chevy?
I don't know. It's the first car that came to mind.
Can we get Toyota or Honda?
Yeah, we do Toyota. That's fine.
Sorry, I have opinions on Chevy. Ken, what's your go-to car? You have a Toyota.
I got a Toyota Tundra.
Okay, you got a Toyota Tundra.
I got a big ass Toyota Tundra. It is big. It's too big for me. And actually, you look better in the big. That's too much truck for me.
It's really funny because Ken drives this big truck, lifted. Ken, how big is the lift on your truck? 6 inches?
Yeah.
Ken's got a big truck with a 6-inch lift. And he gets out, and it's just this little guy.
I'm not that little. Hey,
no. Nah, Ken, you're kind of little.
No.
When you get out of the truck the way you do, it's just funny because you see a big truck like that. I expect Dwayne Johnson to jump out, and instead you jump out.
You're making fun of me?
No, I'm just saying. Like Chris has a truck. Hey, Chris, how tall are you? How tall are you, Chris? Okay.
I'm 5'10".
Okay, exactly. You're not 6 foot, bud.
How tall are you?
6'2".
You're a pretty big guy.
So, Chris, you have a truck, but you don't have a crazy lift or anything, and it works for him. I'm not saying your truck doesn't work for you, but it's just funny when some big old truck rolls up and then Ken Johnson pops out.
Yeah, but why? It's what do they say? Big ego. Big ego. There you go. Big ego.
That's exactly what it is, Ken.
It's not about the truck, it's what you haul.
That's right. It ain't about the truck, it's what you haul.
Only thing I've seen you haul is
it ain't how big the worm is, it's how you wiggle it. So that's right. That's what it is. So
I'm gonna let the people on Facebook interpret that how they.
Well, we had this. I'm just saying. People say it ain't how big the worm is.
I know, but worm can be metaphorical, Ken.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that way. So. Now that you say that, I know where your brain is. So.
I'm sorry. It's just that's what I thought you were going for.
No. Maybe I should stay away from that one.
Yeah. Way to go. Now you ruined it.
All right. Well, we'll stay away.
Look, even Elaine thinks it's funny. So if you got out of your truck and she saw you getting out of your truck, she might laugh at you.
It's a big truck.
And you're a little guy.
I'm not that little. Big things come in small packages, right? No, there were no time soon, Jess. No time. No cool weather anytime soon. That's being serious. No cool weather anytime soon.
Ty, who are you referring to?
Dude, I wanted to smack a little out-of-town weather lady that gave you some attitude the other day. What are you talking? What are they talking? Somebody gave you attitude?
I'm trying to figure it out. I did have a negative comment a couple days ago. I don't know if it's what I think it is. It's about when I was talking about Helene. I didn't mention fatalities because there was too many conflicting reports, and they said that they were ashamed of me. But I mean,
one person said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to. That person probably needs to. I don't know. I don't know what the proper word would be for that one.
I mean, it's not that I didn't want to report on fatalities. It's just I saw way too many conflicting reports.
Yeah, you were doing the right thing.
So I'm not going to throw information out that I don't know is true.
You're right. That's what I would do. I'd say, look, I can't report because I don't know what it. I don't have an accurate number. We know some people have died.
I mean, I can tell you power outages because that's I can get that every 10 minutes.
You got that report, but because that number is going to change and go up and go down.
Plus, when I last saw, there was like at least I've been looking like a day or two, but like at least over 1,000 people still missing.
Oh yeah, like I said, the number.
It's going to be a long-term number.
Yeah, so.
Because I mean, there's so much devastation.
Oh, it's just a disaster, man. It's a disaster. So, well, all right, Cam, we're gonna have to jump off. It's about news time. So, if y'all want to catch us over on News Channel 6, we'll be on there in a few minutes here.
He means he.
Me, and I'll be talking about the hot weather for the fall or the lack of fall. So, Ken, how true is it that you can tell what kind of winter we'll have? Man, people have been saying that all day. I mean, all year. And you know what? That's an old wives' tale. You can't. You said I'd trade that for the 90s. You said I'd trade that for the 90s we have down here. She kind of came back to you a little sideways saying it's not even October yet. I don't understand.
No, I know exactly what he's talking about. I made a comment. It's remember Lindsay, the other meteorologist, Joplin?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Huh? No, she's a friend of mine. It's good spirits.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If it was her replying, I don't know if that was her replying to me or not.
No, okay. See it. Gotcha.
That's what he's referring to.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for joining us. Great to have you on here.
That's funny.
We're going to jump off here now, and we're going to end this stream. It's time to do the news. We'll see you on News Channel 6 in about